Oh, hi, everybody. Hi, we're back again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to bring the sparkly man up here next to Diana. Let's see if I can do that. All right, Mr.
There we go.
Sparkle. Sparkle Farkle.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
I just call him Glimmer Guy.
Then I have to wear sparkles if I'm not
Yeah.
particularly feeling sparkly.
That's right. That's right. You do.
But,
But remember on Laughing, there was the Farkle family, and there was Sparkle Farkle. Yeah, Sparkle
Yes.
Farkle.
Yes. The Farkles.
The Farkles and the Flying Finger of Fate Award. Remember? Yeah, I like that one too. I know. Anyway,
What's
Mark,
it be?
welcome. Yeah, welcome
you.
back,
Thank
honey.
you for having
And
me.
Diana, of course, welcome back to you, who was with me earlier when we just had a break to take a break to eat. So, but I'm glad to be here with both of you again today. And hello to everybody in the chat. We love having you. We are simulcasting on Mark's channel. So we have Willow and Christine and Viviani's here. And we have MLR and we have Froxy Roxy and we have Mr. Gerald. Tarot Stash is here. It's good to see you, Gerald. Hi, Wiki, a light worker. Oh my goodness. So many folks. The Oracle Tea, Thelma Andrews. And thank you, Wiki. I am feeling better. It's very slow, but I'm taking it slow, but I'm working on it. So thanks so much, dear. Okay, Rishi, I got your question. Thank you for being here. Hi, Star Hawk. It's good to see you. And Emerald Buddha, always a pleasure. Teresa Ford, Elisa Bassett, hello again. Holly DeShane. Jane the Seeker, hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. Carolyn and Peter Booker are here. And Christine Fryer. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here with us today. Yeah, we're all kind of feeling funky. We've had, well, with me, it's been up here and down in here, and Mark's just really tired.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of saying I'm tired. Actually.
I know. I get it. I totally get it. And Diana was battling some stuff this week too. So thanks for being here. Yeah, and sending lots of love and healing. Hi, Gina M. Hi, Annie Bear. Great to see everybody. And thank you. Okay, Emerald Buddha. We will have anybody. Hi, Melody Lamond. It's nice to see you. If you want to have a reading, go ahead and put it in. You know, we can't have 20 of them, so but we can do a few of them here today. And just so you know, the earlier you get it in, the better luck that you have to get read. So hi, Jill Sinanan, Mary Thornberry. All right, a light worker. I got your question. So I have 3 questions. I have Rishi, Emerald Buddha, and light worker. If I missed anybody already, there's Mary. That's right. It's your birthday. You want a birthday reading. All right, Mary. Froxy, you were feeling mentally off. I get you. Mark, Annie says, I was thinking you need a fun project.
Well, and actually my peddler's booth keeps me.
That's true.
It's
That's
like
very true.
But I just don't have enough energy. I don't know if I could even take on a new thing.
Yep. I hear you. Yes, Rishi, but you got change it now, please, so that I can see it there. And I got yours, Thelma. Teacher Barbara says, hey, Mark, I'm driving. Won't be chatty. Just going home from school. Hi, Barbara. It's good to see you, dear. Yeah.
Hope you had a good day today with
Jan's free. Yeah.
TGs.
All right. So is this a question that you really want answered, Melody? Suggestions regarding creative projects? We can certainly take that as a question. But Holly, you've been feeling drained? Yeah, I hear you. All right. Rishi, did you change it? I'm still looking here. Okay. All right, Rishi. I got it. Thank you. All right. Sleeping a lot, interesting dreams. Ooh. You'll have to tell us all about it later, Amanda. All right. So let's go ahead and start. We've got Rishi saying, any general messages from my guides, please. All right.
General messages for Rishi. Hi, Rishi.
Okay, Melody. Thank you, dear. Jan's free. And anybody, Viviani, I guess you can put it over in Mark's chat that we're at the end. Where questions are closed, please, because I got enough.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, we got 11 questions right now. And probably if we have time at the end, we can do a collective for everybody, which everybody likes. So.
Rishi, what's the first thing you say to yourself when you wake up in the morning? That's what Piglet is saying to Pooh in this picture.
Ah, yeah.
And what his advice is, success.
Oh, wow. It really matters what you say when you first get up. It rules the day, doesn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And honey, you have a pizzazz about you that you don't even realize. And I really hope that you start tapping into that.
Good.
There's a blessedness about you in that smile.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I get here that you've got a lot of passion, Rishi, a lot of passion that is untapped. And I think that's kind of what Diana said too. Make sure that you embrace what the all there is and enjoy the world as an adventure, and toot your own horn and be your own person. And it says your spirit guides are encouraging you to do this. Your spirit guides are definitely here, and they're surrounding you all the time. And they said, if you need help being more passionate, and that doesn't mean sexually, it could be, but maybe not. It's probably more about having passion with life. But whatever that passion is, they said, we'll help you with that, Rishi. All you have to do is say, guides, please come in and help me with this. Right. They're ready for you.
Yeah. What I'm hearing, Rishi, from the guides today is I pulled a few cards, but just one in particular is the one it seems like that they're talking to you about. So they're talking a little bit about this is a thing that we all go through, but talking to you about your relationship with your higher self or with your connection to source. And there's a little bit of lack of faith in there that maybe you're not connected, or maybe higher power doesn't really care about you. And maybe you don't even believe in that. You know, there's that kind of a thing going on where they want you to strengthen your belief in your faith that you are one with the all, you know, that you come from source like everybody. And as that, you have available to you, like everybody, your team of guides and assisters, you know, helpers. But they're reminding you that. They remind you of that to get stronger in that. And that's just, it's kind of like private soul searching, and just, it's sort of humbling, but just looking within for this connection. Even if you say, I don't feel it, I don't think I have it. Is there one, you know, a sincere talk with the creator, whatever you like to call that energy? Because you're about to embark what I like to call on the great adventure, where you really begin to realize more fully than ever before why you're here, who you are, what your talents are, what you're able to do to be in service to yourself and to the world, and creating fulfilling relationships that serve you and other, you know. So, and they're talking about you're about to embark on that. So they give you the Fool card, but you know, that fool will take risk and will jump off the cliff because of their faith in who they are and their connection to the higher power. So that's why they're talking about strengthen that connection first, because we're about to go on an adventure, and you want to know where, you know, who has your back in this adventure. You know, you want to remember that you're not alone. Sometimes we feel like we are. Anyway, that was quite a big thing that came out, but
it is.
There you
I
go.
love it. So there's that song. I think it was originally done by You're Not Alone Anymore. You're not alone. Who was it? Roy Orbison, wasn't it? Was it Roy?
Yep.
Yeah.
I heard that. Not alone.
Yeah. I love it. Thank you, Rishi.
Not alone anymore. Okay, down the rabbit holes we go.
Yeah.
My kid just sent me Joe Satriani. Whom?
Oh, yes.
Our theme song. We got in the car, always with me, always with you. Every time we had to make a trip to Michigan or go home to Virginia.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. So Craig wanted you to know, Mark, that his cousin Loretta wanted him to do something again. He said, I got tired of her treatment. And I said, no. And does Clara understand? And he actually has been really listening to your advice about her when you told her not to let her do this. But he'd like an answer on that one.
Okay. Well, not just for me, though, I hope. Okay.
Well, that we can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Craig.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, right away I feel her Clara's energy. And she watches you, and she's aware of what you're doing, and she's got your back all the time. She says you're growing and expanding, and she wants you to remember that even though you've decided that saying no is a powerful choice, and it's a choice that it's yours. It's your choice,
Right.
And so that's good. But also just in your willingness to look at this relationship with Loretta as the wiser member of the team. Like, now, I'm not trying to shade Loretta, but just that you've been trying to reach out, even though she kind of like spits on your hand a little bit or whatever. So she appreciates that about it, and she also says, remember, it's your choice. And sometimes that's what that other person is waiting for, in a weird way, is for you to say no.
Right. I agree with that. I do.
And so they kind of push you to say no. And in some ways it makes you feel like you begin to take it on, like, oh, now I feel guilty because it said no. But really, no, it's about empowering you and doing what you choose. Now, that don't mean that you're not there at all for somebody, and you might do something else for them. But in this particular case, it's not something you feel comfortable with. So that's the way it goes with people in your family and friends. I kind of went through something similar with my sister a little bit, my only last relative.
Oh, dear.
I right away felt weird about but anyway, that's what I'm hearing.
That's true. That's true. So I have here, Craig, that you've reconciled, and I don't mean you're getting together, but you've reconciled the situation by speaking up and setting boundaries. And Clara's proud of that. She said she knows you are a very committed person to those that you love, but you still have to protect yourself. So that's what I'm getting from her. And I think she was proud of you for doing that. So excellent. Yeah. Diana, did you have something?
Yes, I do. As you feel about Clara, she is your empress, absolutely, and she feels the same way for you. And she's looking at you going, yeah, even your delivery wasn't so bad. So I think she's pretty proud of the way you went about setting your boundaries and sticking to them. And like Mark had said, it's a discipline, and people, like little kids, will push your buttons until you say no.
Yeah,
I can do it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Sometimes no is the appropriate answer. I did pull, because all that.
You did, Mark. Okay.
Well, I did afterwards because I was just listening to the guides, but they did say pull one card. And so I got the Ace of Wands because I'm hearing there may be a surprising response to this from Loretta. She may respond in a way you weren't quite expecting, in a more positive way, you know. So I don't know. Don't be too surprised if you get a call and it's like a different attitude a little bit. All right.
All right.
But that Ace of Wands would be like
new
kind of
beginning,
like reaching out a little bit, maybe.
Yep. That's awesome. Thank you. So we have our Emerald Buddha here today, and she would love a message from her guides today.
Okay,
all right.
Buddha.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Rishi. Boy, there's lots of comments. I can't keep up.
I know. We got a lot. We got almost 50 people here, so thank you, everybody.
Oh, how lovely. I love it. Thanks, guys.
I know. It's really nice.
She's 50 and 5. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she acts like she's 5. Yeah. That's true.
Emerald Buddha would like a massage.
All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. So I pulled from 3 different decks, Emerald Buddha. And the first thing I get is, as you connect to spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. And, there's a beautiful yoga sort of position there. But there's a lot of light in the crown chakra area. And it's us talking to our higher selves and ourselves understanding that we have this over guiding ability to see what it is that we're doing, and we can tap into it as our higher self, which I'm sure you've done. And in meditation, that happens an awful lot. So if that resonates or not. I have here, though, the Ring of Fire is the next one. It says here, you are being challenged to stand up for yourself and those you love while the heat is on. I don't know if you're having some kind of difficulty having to stand up for yourself or someone that you love, someone at the office, somebody that's having a problem. But know that this Ring of Fire isn't something that's continuous. It's just something that you're working on or you're working through, that you'll be able to go through. Okay. And now I'm going into a burning ring of fire.
Went down, 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 and the flames got higher.
Yeah. So trust your psychic abilities.
Burns. Go ahead. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. I love it.
You can't help it.
That's right.
It's a rabbit hole day.
We're gonna be doing the musical mediums here in a few minutes. So
go.
Psychic abilities are really opening up. And look, there's like a ring of fire around your head again in this one. So I'm seeing it in 3 different cards, Emerald Buddha. I'm seeing that you're lit up in the crown chakra area in 3 different cards. So there's something there for you. Wow. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Craig.
Go ahead, Diana.
Okay. Right. I have, first of all, I'm getting this quandary. This word keeps repeating in my head. What is it that you are in a quandary over? So the first card I pulled, sorry. I can't read it. I got to turn the lights on here. 1 second. Guard the nesting ground. Oh. So that is your first, something is going on. And I think this has got to do with your house and its foundation, because the next card was listen to the music in your soul, right?
Yeah.
And as we're all singing here, something about foundations is going to come up, because the last card was remember the bones. So what is the structure? You have a basement, check for leaks. You have, or even just your hot water tank. There's so much, like it's something that is gnawing at you through the psychic ability that Aley was just pointing out. Go check on it. And if you need a pro to come in and check on it, do so.
Good advice.
Yeah. Hi, Emerald Buddha. Well, interesting. I kind of get a little bit of what these guys are talking about, it feels like. It feels like you might have been dealing with recently like some irritating energy, or not very, like cranky, obstinate, kind of argumentative. That's a good word, energy. And you've kind of had to feel like you needed to defend your position and who you are and what you're doing a little bit. And I don't know if that's true or not. You can let me know, but it does sense like you've had to be on the defense a little bit, either for yourself or for somebody you care about. That's what I'm kind of hearing. But they want to remind you that you get, so I got that from, I keep forgetting to show you the cards. The 5 of Swords and the 9 of Wands is what I was kind of pulling that story from. And this is the Rainbow Tarot. But they want you to know that you get the Knight of Cups, that still love is at the bottom of it. And it's to achieve more love. Irritating. Okay, there you go. That makes sense, sweetie.
Yeah.
And
all of us picked that up, I guess. Yeah.
I know, because I didn't want to say it at first, but then Aley started saying exactly what my cards were, and I went, well, okay, then. I guess this is what we're talking about today. But it's really about, in the end, becoming closer and getting better about it. So in some ways, it's an end to old ways of being with each other. So, kind of like the way you were as a kid, and, sibling rival, sibling crap. But it's a way, hopefully, to kind of put that behind us, bury that, and move forward in a different way of communicating that's, more loving and supporting of one another. So that's what they want to say is, it's about balancing. So you also get justice, so in those situations, usually both of you are right and both of you are wrong. Kind of, like you're irritating, she's irritating. It goes back and forth like that. But we're trying to balance it out. And the reason I talked about it's the ending of an old way of doing it is because they snuck the death card in there for a minute. But it's kind of ending that old, kind of from childhood thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway.
The foundation of family, right?
Right.
That's right. Geez, I hope you find Yeah, I hope you find a place that will bring you joy. We all need that. We need to go home and know our place is a haven, and that it welcomes us, and we can be safe there. So yeah.
Right.
So guess what Harry Nielsen is singing? You break my heart.
There you go. Thanks. Thank you so much, Emerald Buddha. Thank you. I'm going to mix some of these up, but I had to show this. Teresa Ford said, why does Ascension have these silly symptoms? Sigh. That's a good one, Teresa. Thank you, dear.
I think it's because we're changing dimensions or something. And just the physical body's like, whoa. It's a little
right. We have these time hops going on. And right now there's a mystic rectangle in the sky, as well as the top of a kite. And in that top of the kite, there's a whole bunch going on.
Oh, lovely.
So the kite wants to take flight, but it can't because it's this kind of a triangle. And the mystic rectangle's this way, right? So we have two different kinds of kites trying to fly at the same time. We're wonky.
Yeah, I get it. Totally get it.
Upgrades, Eliza says. Yeah, it feels like that a little bit.
Yep. So we've got our Valerie here. We haven't read for her forever and ever. We're going to give you a reading, Valerie. And I have the others. I'm just mixing it up just a little. Oh, thank you, Emerald Buddha. You're so sweet. We have on my list here is Chance Free Melody, Thelma, Annie, Mary, and a light worker, just so you know that you're in the queue here. All right. All right, let's see what we can get, Valerie. I wish I could pull one that said you're winning the lottery and you're going to be getting the money tomorrow.
Illumination portal. What'd you say her name was?
Valerie. Valerie.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, this card is going to keep coming out for me today. In Valerie's case, I think it's a different card, but in Craig's case, it was reconciling something. But in this case, I think it's a reconciliation that you're having right now for a person that you didn't even know that you were going to have, and that is your granddaughter. And so I'm seeing that, and you're having fun, and you're playing, and your hands are meeting in the middle, bringing joy together. And I can see you two on the beach or wherever, and so that's a beautiful one. It's also bringing you a sense of peace, Valerie. It's your little girl. It's your girl that you didn't think you'd ever have, and so there she is. But they want you to lighten your load a little bit. Please lighten your load. They said you've got the world on your shoulders, and that could be, any extracurricular things that you might be doing that may be draining your energy. You've got to lighten that up off your back. You don't need that kind of stress.
Yeah. My card. Are you ready, Mark?
No, go ahead, sweetie.
Okay. I think I just got the same reading you did. In fact, I know it. First, we have communion. Hello. A gathering of family members. Everybody in the tribe is coming close.
Yeah.
The child. And each one of these cards flipped over as you were saying certain words. You said grandchild, and the tree came out that says, remember the wooby.
Oh, wow.
And then you had begun to mention how, this is something new. Transition.
Yep. You
said the word play, and play came out.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay.
And then I had to look at the bottom, and because you said, take it easy on yourself, right? Watch your energy.
Yep. Let yourself be carried. Oh,
and look, we've got the your fighting fish up here in the coral.
Wow. So instead of carrying, allow yourself to be carried.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And get carried away with the playing part of having a child around. Yay.
That's great. Yeah.
There's no diapers with this one.
Oh, I know. It's perfect timing. Yeah.
So is she a new grandma? Is that what you're saying?
Well, she is, but her granddaughter is what, 6?
Oh.
Is that right? Is she 6?
I think 7, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And
I mean, she knew that the grandchild was there, but she hadn't seen her since she was a baby. So that was awesome.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Are they back in the same vicinity or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She's living with her son now. Yeah.
Okay. And Valerie, are you working? There's something about work here. Now, I don't know. Does that mean that maybe you're going to be taking care of your grandchild more? Like that you're going to become like third parent, because I feel like that's what they're talking about with the job. I don't even know, you're probably not even working. I don't know. But it's interesting because they give me this kind of entrepreneurial card where you're kind of finding a new place in the world to fit in. But then I get the Lovers right after that. So that would make me think about you and your granddaughter. And that there's we're moving into a time where that's coming up, where you're closer, you're able to kind of do what you've been wanting to do, I would say.
Sure.
Like be a babysitter, but in a good, I mean that in the best way possible.
Yep.
But kind of like a job, but a job that you would like. And also just this whole relationship with them, just moving into a much better place. Much.
Yeah.
Because, it's great to know you have somebody over there, but this just made a calming to the heart and just made you feel so much more at ease. And I don't know, it's just like an answer to a prayer kind of. And so they're just acknowledging all of that, how great that is. And that you might end up kind of having a part-time job of taking care of the babies. And I say baby, even though she's a toddler, but.
Valerie also does astrological charts for people. So she's been busy with that as well. But yeah.
I could see that there was something that she was doing, and it might interfere a little.
Right.
But she might have to pull back because she's going to get a little bit busier with the baby.
She is. We'll yep. I agree with you. Yeah. Well, thank you, dear. Valerie says, I do love my life. I do psychic astrology readings, and I'm starting a new job. It's a beautiful life. So there you go.
Maybe there was a new job coming. The cards kept talking about a job. I'm going, okay.
Well, I think she means having time to spend with the granddaughter.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Which is a job in and of itself. That's true. Yeah. Yes, Valerie is awesome. We love her very much. Thank you, Valerie.
I feel like I want her to do a psychic astrology reading for me.
Well, she can. I'll give you her email if you want afterwards. There you go. Okay. She's fabulous, Mark.
Love it.
All right. So does my spiritual guides have a message for me? Feeling quite down. I'm sorry, a light worker. And I understand. I do. Yeah.
Me too.
It sucks to be feeling down, but sometimes if you know a whole bunch of other people do, you feel like, oh, good, it's not just me,
Yeah, and plus just feeling down and not really, there's not a particular reason.
There's not a reason. You're right, Mark.
I don't know why I'm feeling down even. There's not a thing.
Right. All right, a light worker. I have here intention and action, launch all your dreams. So look it's a rocket that's going up. Wherever it's going to lead is going to help you out and launch you on your dreams. And maybe you're in that position at this point where you don't know what the intention is. So you can't know what the next action is. And so I think it's saying at this point, just let it take a ride. Take a ride with this feeling that you have right now, knowing that it too shall pass, because it will bring you maybe some inspiration, and then you can figure out what your intention is from this quiet time, because that's what it says. Inspiration will come. So, and this is lit up. Yeah, isn't it? You love this card. I know you do.
I know.
Yeah. It's like you're lit up all over. And you are a light worker. So that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. Yeah.
We got that card Tuesday. How many times? 3 times I pulled that.
Yeah.
And it's that Kundalini rising heat in bulk. The fire in the belly.
Yep.
Well, I feel like the message is, I know you're feeling down, but they're saying it is a kind of a low energy, but it's not, it's not, they're like going, nothing personal. It's just like a dip in the energy, but I think it's more like what we've been talking about. It's more about the whole big shebang, and you're part of that is you feeling like kind of emotionally down. But and they also say it's a great time just to take care of yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. If you're feeling tired, just sit down, and rest. It's really, It's a perfect time. Just, it's all about you. Take care of yourself. This says it's all about meow. But, you know, so it's not, they want us sometimes to remember everything's not like personal in that, oh, I must be off or I must have done some, because that's, no, it's just part of the world we're living in right now.
Yeah, I know.
And they're also saying, but keep your eyes open, discernment, have a closer look, because there's a surprise around the corner. Surprise. Oh my God. So that would mean a good energy boost.
Good energy boost.
You know, it's sort of the little lull before the boost, and that it's all in time. It's perfect timing.
Divine timing. Yeah.
But
perfect.
The good news is, and the thing to be looking forward to, is this precious little kitty saying,
"Oh, look at that!
Yes! Oh my God!" And then plus, I love it says, "Oh my God!" So you know, like a surprise. You know,
a real good one. Yeah,
from source.
You know, yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know why
Diana
card said use us for this reading. Kitty cat.
Oh, I love it too. It's perfect.
Well, you guys have said it all, and my cards are agreeing. My mind was agreeing, and that's what I was getting. So to prove the point, Mark, what you just said, this is embrace the effortlessness. Don't put forth an effort because that just makes you feel guilty. Right. Don't feel guilty in not doing it. Relax, go with the flow. You know, it's this time of the year. That's the way it goes. Yep. And then the next card was retract, which just sums up what that other card was about. I'm sorry, I had to take 4, and then what's on the bottom of the deck? It says, invite your monster to tea, right? Sit down with yourself.
Sit with it.
Sit down with that inner self that is beating you up. Change the language. Don't make the tea too hot. This time, instead of lemon, put honey in it.
Right.
And then it was restore your innocence. That's the way to do it. It's just get into yourself.
Yeah.
Right. And the surprise was it is
honor your body as
honor your body by doing that. Your soul and your mind are all connected there.
So I'm going to say, book, she just put this up, and unfortunately the questions are closed, but I'm going to say that reading is also meant for you, because I think that you feel as though you've been dragging around, and you know that you need a little bit more energy. We're all feeling this. It's an awful feeling for us, because it would be okay maybe if it was like one day or 2 hours, but when it goes into the weeks and weeks and weeks of this, you do, like Mark said, I get tired of being tired, or I get tired. Yeah.
Right.
So we love you.
I woke up today and I just didn't feel like standing up. It's so stupid. And then I'm just thinking, well, I have things to do. I can get this done. And then just sitting there thinking about it was more than I could deal with. So then I just went, oh, I can't. I'm just going to lay back. And I just laid back down and went back to sleep. And it was like, okay. But it was like what you were saying. I just kind of gave in. Oh, well, I have all ideas. And I coulda, shoulda, woulda. But my body's saying, no, just.
That's right.
Right? It's true.
You mothered yourself, Mark. You said it's
because I knew I had readings today, and I've had a lot this week, but I keep going, well, I might be dragging, but if I can get my energy up at least to do the readings, at least I'm accomplishing something.
I get it, Mark. I totally get it. It's like
consider it a snow day, right?
Every single week I have to grade 48 papers, 48 papers a week. And I have to psych myself up to do it because it's so boring and so repetitive. But I get it. I totally get it. Yep.
Yeah.
The big old psych up to do a chore.
That's right. To do a chore. So
and it will continue for a little while because Pluto's not moving fast. He's still at 0 degrees, and he's going to be at 0 degrees for a while. So,
yeah, unfortunately. So our Mary's birthday is on Monday. And so yeah, she'd love to have a reading, and I'm glad that you asked, Mary.
February 12th. I'm Mary Thornberry. That's close to my sister's birthday. She's the 18th. But my sister, her birthday is 18th, but Monday she's going to have her shoulder replaced.
Oh.
So actually, I'm taking her to have her. So I'm sorry all that came up just because I started thinking about my sister all of a sudden.
That's all right. That's all right. Yep. And Valerie says today was not a day to push ourselves, Mark. Yeah. Astrologically.
Oh,
you knew that. You knew that. Yeah. You inherently knew. Yeah.
I know nothing about astrology.
I know.
I know my sign.
Trust me.
I love it all, but my brain just gets quite.
I get it. No, I get it. That's why these two lovely people do it, Diana.
Yeah,
and
no, I love it. I love that they're able to, and they can bring all that knowledge.
Oh yeah.
My head starts going.
Well, I can't channel Pan, so there you go.
Well, there you go. We all have our own things.
And we do. Oh, all right, Mary. The first card I got here is have courage, be courageous. And I love this because this is a sort of a Leo energy. It's leonine. It's asking you to stand up and be courageous for yourself in any kind of face of any kind of adversity. And look, above his head, going into his third eye, are all these beautiful chakra colors. So the lion is asking you to align with your courage. I get the family card, but remember, family doesn't have to be blood family. It could be just a community family. It's saying this is very important to you, and it will continue to be very important to you as time goes on, because it is a way of reaching out and connecting. And it's very interesting. The courage and the family bring you the strength you need. And look at this. She almost looks like, not quite, but like Kuan Yin in some ways. She's the goddess. She's got her head held high, and she's got those antlers on her head. I believe those antlers on her head. So yes, bring your goddess energy in, Mary. It's very strong right now. It's very strong.
Both strength cards in that deck. Yes. That's amazing.
Yeah, all of them, every one of them. Yeah.
So I'm getting humor. Do something a little devilish for yourself.
Oh, Mary.
Something indulgent that you wouldn't normally do, but love yourself up, honey. Go do that. And the play card came out again. So go get a manicure, go get your hair done. Go, to the aisles of beauty in the store and let them give you a makeover.
Treat yourself, yeah.
Yeah, treat yourself like you're the queen, because you are the queen of cups.
You are the queen.
Yeah, they're just shouting all that. I love that. Right when you said, "Don't go get your hair done," this card came out, which is self-care, time to cleanse and clean up. Like when she's saying, "Go get your hair done," go do that. I go, "Yeah, go do that." But all my cards I pulled, and it just kept repeating the same things. But and it's a lot like what both of these lovely ladies are saying. It's your day. Relax. This says relax, take a nap, but really do what you want. It's your day. Make it your day. Let everything else go. Don't, this is my day. Like if I was working, I'd just call in sick, take the day off. It's all about you that day. Also, they give me the grace. Everyone's connected, but I like this little cat paw in the hand. But it's reminding you of your connection to source and how they send you like birthday blessings and greetings, your team. I think Mary has a pet too.
I was just going to say that. She has a dog named Happy. And Happy is always around her, so she's always happy.
Yeah. So, it's interesting because the reason I was saying that, because I get this card, it says care is there, friendship, because some of the day you'll be spending with the dogs and enjoying just their company. That to you is happiness. Speaking of happy. Yeah. So, it's a day to enjoy, treat yourself, do something fun. Because then because it says, take your place at the table, be assertive, buy yourself a present, you know.
Yeah.
Go out and get yourself something, you know, spend some money on you. And then right when Diana was doing the end of her reading, the other card that came out when I pulled that, the self-care was frisky, time to play, because she got play.
There you go, Mary.
It's so funny because, you know, I'm just quietly pulling and then she's saying those words. Right. And then like this play, pulls a play card and I pull frisky, time to play at the same time. So, you know, it's a really great day for celebrating you.
That's right,
in the
Mary.
way that you like. It might be a quiet moment, hugging your little doggies, or going to have a lunch, or get your hair fixed, or go buy an outfit, or go to the movies, whatever. Right. Do something that you like to do.
You want. That's right. Honor yourself on your birthday. That's fabulous.
Yeah. And be happy that you made it to another one.
Yeah, that's right. We all have to have that in our in our thoughts. So Annie is an outdoor enthusiast, walker, and so on, and she communicates a lot with the sky people, really, or the skies overhead. And so she's wondering if she could get a message from the skies overhead, whatever that might mean to you as a reader. All right. Annie, I got some new cards I hadn't even opened, and they're called the Earth Shadow Oracle cards. And so I'm gonna read with that deck. Just sounded like I should. Ooh. The first one I get is endure. They want you to continue doing this, to continue experiencing it and abiding in it. So they're saying, please endure no matter, you know, if you can't make it every day, of course, because of the weather or whatever. Just make sure you keep coming back to it, because they enjoy having you out there as much as you enjoy being out there. Finally, it says we get a ladybug, I think, and it says being, health conditions, and your core. This is good for your health. It's good for your condition, your spiritual condition. And it's all meant to be that this is you being out there in the world. And finally, you get cycle, routine, pattern, and phase. So you've got this routine out there. You're talking to your elementals, your spirit, your sky people. And they're saying this is a phase that they've been waiting for you to get started, you know, within the last few years. And they're so pleased. They oh, here she comes. They're like all waiting for you out there. So that's what I get for you, dear.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Goodness. So we've got calling.
Mm-hmm.
And Annie's been showing me the pictures of the skies over her, you know, over her walking area and her home.
Mm-hmm.
And they have been looking like this, white, gray, but fluffy like a sheep's hair, right?
Wow.
And so I want to read the message. It says, I am here, present, ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. And then the next card, strength. All the things that really is indicated with this card, all of those things.
Right.
You already have that gift within you. This is you finding out how to let it shine and come out.
Which is your inspiration, because she's an artist. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. I can't even add to that, because the card summed it all up beautifully.
It did. Wonderful.
Well, I'm hearing like right when I went to look at the word skies, even though it says there's different aspects of the creator, that you could look at as sky energy, but it's talking about the big sky god or God, the creators, what I'm hearing. And it's about, although you have connections and you're able to communicate with different aspects of the creator, this is talking about your one-on-one connection to the main dude or dudess. So they're saying that you're really, that's what's going on. You're realizing that more and more with each day. They want to remind you, you're also realizing more and more your connection to the earth, the animals, nature, Pan. And they want to tell you this is the good thing. Why am I joking? This is the strength card, but I like this, her hugging this big lion, because it's also embracing your connection with nature, but like animal energy too, in particular. And they're telling you, don't let go of that. Keep that going. They're also saying you've been being inspired and having ideas and inspirations. And maybe sometimes you think, oh, well, I don't know if I could do that, or that seems unattainable, or that's weird, or whatever. They're saying that they don't offer opportunities or inspiration to you that you're not able to do. So you might think, here you are, 4 cups. Oh, here's a nice idea. Oh, no, I can't. That's too big for me. I better not. They're going, no, don't think. We don't really offer offerings that you aren't able to do. Now, it might push you an inch or two out of your comfort zone, but you're able to do it. And we do kind of push you. So if you've had any of that going, like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, no, I couldn't. They want you to, because they're moving you into a whole new, here we go again, this little kind of entrepreneur, new way of being in the world, finding how you fit in, what you can do best. And they're pushing you into, it's almost creating a new, until now, path, that you're going to be able to travel on successfully. So you get the 6 of Wands. So you have the 3 of Wands moving into the 6 of Wands. So this new activity that you can be successful at. Yeah, I know you are. I know you're doing good.
That's right.
And these cards agree that you are doing good. And then they're also saying, we're going to go farther.
Yep. Get up, strap yourself in, because we're going on a wild ride.
Oh, I love that. And she says, and this is a first. Right. That was that thing of, we're pushing you beyond what you thought.
We're pushing you beyond. That's right.
I love that so much.
Wow. Thanks, Annie Bear. Good luck, honey. Much luck to you. Okay, so Oracle T. Thelma says that she saw something on her ring cam. Her neighbor passed by my door, and as she walked, there was a black tar-like cloud that detached from her and went into the wall. Wow. My goodness.
There's a channel that does all those weird ring cam things.
Uh-huh.
And they see weird stuff like that on them.
They do. They see ETs and other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And black energy like that I've seen, like where it's like a shadow figure or something.
Yeah.
Like the movie The Ring. That's what I just called.
Okay. Oh. All right. I didn't see that movie. I won't watch scary stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It could qualify for that.
It could.
The original.
The original. Okay. So I, Thelma, have a different, my cards are very interesting. They say that you are in fertile ground right now to be seeing some of these things, whereas you weren't able to see them perhaps beforehand. Now you have that ability to see these things that other people may not see. And they're saying they wanted to start this out this way, so it wasn't a direct contact with whatever this was, but that it was something that you could look through like a telescope. That's what I'm feeling at this point. They want you to be courageous, but if you're frightened or you find it to be disturbing, you need to say, this needs to go away. Right now, I tell you to go away. Don't come back. You can do that. Because they want you to feel as though your well-being is being protected. So, they're not there to scare you. They're not there to worry you. But at the same time, you have to be aware that you can ask them to go away if you're not feeling comfortable with it. And I hope that's right. I don't know if you guys feel that way or not, but I didn't see that movie, so I don't know what it is that you saw, Diana, in that movie.
Well, there's a scene when this image first arrives, and she's got all this stringy hair, and she's just dark and gray and black and in the shadows. But the cards that I got is a reminder, because what I was also getting along with that was that things are not always the way they seem.
Okay.
What do we liken white energy with positivity and angels and tall whites that are on our side and harmless, basically, but we align black energy with shadow work and the hidden and what we don't know and who's out to get you. But the truth of the matter is, you can stand in the white light and still be a schmuck, right? So it isn't necessarily a bad energy that detached and moved into the wall. Look at this black cat.
Yep, there's black.
He's symbolizing good luck. And quite honestly, I see dark images a lot when it comes to the orbs that float around. They're a deep indigo rather than this beautiful blue. And I don't feel that they are negative energies. I feel that they are the frontline soldiers, if you will. This is at your front door, probably. And so this is your sentinel standing at the front door.
There you go. Wow.
Okay. Well, I feel like, first of all, for a couple, 3 years now, Spirit, Pan in particular, has been telling me, that we're living through a time when that which has been hidden is coming to the surface. So, and that goes in a lot of different ways. That includes things like Bigfoot, alien, ghosts, energies that we didn't normally see, but they were always there. And so this feels like something like that. Because he's been, told me that forever and ever, and I keep going, okay, well, when? But it does feel like it's happening. And I don't, it feels like it was almost like a ride along, or like it hitched a ride. I actually think your camera captured it. It's the thing. And you saw, and it was on film. Like it didn't realize it was being filmed or whatever. But it feels like it was attached to your neighbor, like because she was, now who knows, because I literally know nothing about this. She had been kind of emotionally vulnerable a little bit, and focused in on like a little bit of loss, feeling sad, overly vulnerable, and which made it easy for this energy to kind of hitch a ride. I don't think it was trying to do anything negative. I don't think it jumped off to live at your house, really. I don't get that. I think you saw it, and it just, there it went. And it almost, and who knows if they even do this, it feels like it hitched a ride because it was able to. And that you can't always do that, but if there's a certain vulnerability, a certain emotional focus, it's like it allows, like a hitchhiker, right? It allows them to move from here to here. It doesn't really. I don't know what these things are, because I don't feel like it. It doesn't feel like, a loved one who's passed or anything like that. It feels like something, I don't know what that is really. It's weird. It's like,
thoughts and negativity can surround us. And the way that the world is going right now, we absorb a lot of that negative energy.
And
could be that, like almost creating a form out of like negative focus or something.
Because everybody's so focused on negativity. Yeah.
What, Diana?
Well, I think it is the guardian of the woman at the door. And when she left, it went with her again. It is, to me, like Peter Pan's shadow. Remember when he goes into Wendy, he said, I'm trying to put it on with soap, it ain't working.
Right. Yeah.
He's not just a Klingon, he's clinging to her to protect her.
Right. Yeah, I did feel like it was attached to her, that neighbor, not
you.
That woman just happened to see it. I mean, Oracle.
You're right.
I saw that, but it was really that other lady's thing. I don't know. Maybe there's something emotional about it. So maybe she's just in an emotionally vulnerable time.
Sure. So Thelma, what did she come to you for? Did she just come to visit? Did she come because she had a problem and she needed?
I'm not sure she's still here, Diana.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
She'll catch this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so were you consoling her? Were you doing a reading for her? So think of those things and try to recall the whole incident itself once she entered.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
I feel like it was like a negative energy, though. I don't know. It's interesting.
We have two more. We have Melody and Jan's Free. So do you see a creative project in the offing for me to pursue? Melody asks. I love your purple coat you have, Melody. It's lovely in your picture. All right.
Looking like the divine Miss M over there.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like she's having a hard time. Yeah, I think she's going through something. I like that comment there, though. That makes sense to me. It doesn't really look like it's trying to hurt her or anything. It's just sort of carrying around that. I don't know.
Oh, she was just going out to the garbage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you don't even know her, Thelma. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your feedback. It's helpful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
You've only been there 4 months. Okay. Yeah. It is very fast.
Oh, maybe she was bringing you cookies.
No, she was simply going by her door.
Okay.
I saw that. That would be quite like, woo, what's that?
I know. Yeah. Flash. All right, Melody. I love this. First card that I pulled for you. The word is kaleidoscope. And what a beautiful word for something creative. So I'm feeling as though you could be looking through this prism, a kaleidoscope of color, a kaleidoscope of ideas that might come to you that you can bring together sort of to work in your creativity. It could be a kaleidoscope of different, if you were doing art, I don't know what you do, but let's say you were doing art and you wanted to bring in media and you wanted to bring in a cloth. Gerald on this on YouTube, he makes pictures out of cloth, and he's made mountains and all kinds of stuff. So it's just an idea. It's not that's what you have to do, but it's going to be like a kaleidoscope of something. It says that take a new perspective on it. And just do something that's never been done before, because you're the one that's going to come up with this idea. And they said, listen and make sure you listen to what's being said around you, because you're going to hear somebody say, I wish that there was, and it might inspire you to do it as well.
What is that deck called?
This is called the Wisdom of Tula.
The wisdom of Tula.
Yeah.
Oola.
She's an artist herself, so yeah.
Oola, oola.
Yeah.
Mark, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Let me get my glasses on. So I think there is something coming, Melody. Now, don't forget, you can ask for something too. Go ahead and let the universe know that you're ready, willing, and able for a project, and you, in fact, would enjoy it. And could you go ahead and connect us up, so that we find one another, the perfect project with me, the perfect willing person to do it. Now, so that they just wanted me to give you that little spiel. So I did that. The other thing is, though, my cards are saying that there's something coming. So, yay.
Yeah.
I feel like someone may recommend you or something that you may have been.
Yeah.
It feels a little like drawing or painting. I know you're an artist and you write and all that stuff. But it feels almost like illustrating or something like that. I say someone's thinking about you or recommending you because they get the 7 of Wands. But see how they're all pointing to the one on the top? Like, oh, that would be a good one to call in for this new project that we're thinking about starting.
There you go.
So Ace of Swords. So that's good. And then I just drew 2 timing cards. And one said fame, success, magic time. So that couldn't be more.
More appropriate.
Like there's a good project coming. And, fame and success just means you're satisfied and it's fun and it's what your heart was looking for. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it could also mean you get money or something. But I mean, also it's just fulfilling to your soul.
Fulfilling creatively. Yeah.
Because the last one I get is fulfillment.
Oh,
manifestation. Manifestation. Awesome.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
So I switched decks up on you there, but I don't know. It all
nice.
felt very positive. So align your mind and your desire. That little spiel I gave you at the beginning, just to make sure that you're co-piloting. But I do think there is something coming for you, a project. Feels like somebody who's going to go, oh, Melody could do that or something, or you might just see ad or something about
that is where the listening comes in.
Yes. And the first card out of my deck was New Beginnings.
Wow.
New Beginnings, absolutely.
Yay.
And this goes along with what Mark and Aley were both saying about this something new. It is an offer you're going to get because of some sort of compassion that you display. And that compassion is going to lead you to this new passion.
To your passion. Yeah.
And I think it has something to do with animals, which is what I saw before.
Okay.
Before I even started pulling cards, I saw animals, I saw birds, I saw rescue, but rescue of wild creatures, not so much rescuing our daily domestic animals, and being and incorporating that into your artwork.
Beautiful. I have to tell you, I just read an article yesterday of all the abandoned animals at the border in Mexico that people can't bring them in, and it just makes it tears my heart out. It really does. And it's a crisis. It's a crisis that needs addressing it's they're in Mexico, of course, but yeah.
I'm that weird person too, where that hurts me more than
it hurts me more too. You're right. I get it.
Even totally. Look. Look at this guy. He's so cute.
I know it. So Jan's our last one, and then we'll each pull a card for the collective. So Jan wants a message from her spirit guide.
I just want to show Jan this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
same dog. We got him.
Baby dog.
A little chihuahua. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
Good. Oh, so here's our last one. Look at that little Jan's free picture there, little baby.
I know.
It's cute.
Like a message.
All right, we got to go with that deck then, James.
Chihuahua.
All right. So, Jan, your dreams are never farther than you can reach. So always keep those in your mind. They are going to be more and more accessible as time goes on, because the next thing it says is, right now you are just biding time. And we know this because you're a caregiver. You just need to wait a little while for everything to catch up and settle into place, it says. So asking for waiting is, having to wait is very difficult when we don't want to ask for patience to wait. But I think that the biding time is going to bring you some peace of mind, and that you'll be able to move forward from there.
Go.
Okay. Because it's trust your partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And certainly being a caregiver, this is a partnership. The next card was bury the dead, bury your dead, which is a rough way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Bloom in the mud came up next.
Oh, like a lotus.
Yeah, like the lotus. And then it was the card from the deck, which is the rising energy, is bravely go.
Okay.
Which, as hard as that one word appeared on that card, it's the end result of life.
Right.
We're never prepared when someone does that and goes on. No matter how much we think we are, we're never really prepared for that moment. And then we bravely go forward. So,
Hi, Karen.
Yeah. Jan's free. Are you working with somebody? Is there some kind of a?
It's her mom.
Oh, she's
a caregiver for her mom.
Care of her mom. Okay. Because right where I got, there's this partnership kind of a thing going on, and it was about your people. And then Diana said that. I'm going, okay, because I don't know. I don't think personally. No. Right. But however difficult it might be, and it's challenging, and blah, blah, blah. Still in all, it's where you're supposed to be. You get cooperation better together. Yeah. Even though sometimes you might feel like, why? It's hard. I don't know how. It's more than I can take. Why me? Why this? It's meant to be. And your presence in this situation makes the situation better. You actually agreed. Your soul is agreed to this, caretaking part of the life. And sometimes I feel like you might think, oh, man. But in addition to that, it says cooperation better together. You're actually good at it. It'd be much worse if you weren't there to help.
That's what
they just kind of say, bite the bullet and just do what you know how to do and be the best at it. Action seize the day. Just go for it. Because I get this really strong, challenging, that you have a lot of integrity. You have a strong spiritual sense, a big heart, those kinds of things. And even in a really challenging situation, this is be really challenging for anybody. They just want you to be you and do you, because that's the best thing you can be. This is not going to last forever. You're going to move on beyond this experience. It's not going to go on and on. But while you're in it, just be all that you are. Because you have, I feel spirit saying they're proud of you. I also feel that from your mom's energy. I don't know if she would say it or whatever, but it's like, I needed this assistance, and like proud that you followed through and doing it. So there's that. But so they're trying to give you a little pep talk, pat you on the back, tell you you're doing a good job, even though it is challenging. They also want to remind you that it's a spiritual agreement in a way that the two of you had even ahead of time, and you agreed to it. And I know you've sensed that in some ways. And so, they kind of want to give you a good thumbs up that you're doing good. Sweetie.
Doing the job, right?
Message they wanted to give you today.
Thank you. So we're at the end here. Actually, I got a meeting at 4:00, but can we pull one card for the collective? And
sure.
So I pulled here. Listen, live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this. I think that's a great one. So, Diana?
Yep. I have to show them. These two came out stuck together. The first card is manifestation, which really goes right along. And you said, sell yourself short. And at that time, I moved this card
look at that.
and saw financial healing.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
And, things are looking up.
That's right.
Yep, I got, and I shuffled these cards again, but this card came out again for the collective, which is action seize the day. So another way of saying that is take one day at a time.
That's right.
Do the best you're able from day to day. And then this other card was right behind it, listening, pay a close attention. So that's just reminding you to stay connected to your higher self, to who you truly are, and then just go for the day with gusto as best you're able, one day at a time.
One day at a time.
It's kind of hard to predict what tomorrow's going to be these days.
That's right. That's right. Stay present.
One day at a time.
Yep. That's why it's a gift. That's why they call it the present. I love that saying. Yeah.
And it's a new moon.
And
we're under the flora of the new moon tomorrow, and the Chinese New Year is tomorrow. The year of the wood dragon. Here we go.
All right. Well, thank you, Mark, and thank you, Diana, as always, my dears, and thank you to everybody in the chat and our moderators on both channels. We love you dearly. We appreciate you, and hope you have a beautiful night. Take care of yourselves.
Yes, love you guys. I noticed I got up from my nap and I didn't bother to comb my hair. I'm just
you look fine, dear. You look.
Mine always looks like that, Mark.
What the heck? Love you guys.
Bye bye.